Hey there, it's Heather, your stay-at-home saving supermom. I'm here making life work on one income without sacrificing the fun. From budgeting wins to grocery hauls, plus some bonus content once in a while, I've got you covered. Let's hop right in. Welcome back for another Budget with Me. We are going to be working on March 28th, which is the last Friday of March. How are we already here? I feel like March was like 2 days long. We are on paycheck number 4, and I like to do the last paycheck of the month with you guys, like my walkthrough of my binder. Usually I go through it before I start filming, but I like to do the last paycheck of the month with everybody because we get to see how much we've saved throughout the month and then how much we still need. So, how are you guys? How has this week been? This has probably been the worst week in a long time. It's like, if it's not one thing, it's another. I'm waiting for the rainbow after the storm. Seriously. Earlier in the week, on Tuesday, we had a semi-truck run into the main power line for my entire subdivision. And I'm talking like hundreds of houses. We all lost power because this semi-truck took out the main power line for my area. I don't know how the driver is. I'm hoping okay. But we were out of power for the entire day. And I don't know if anybody has paid attention, but in a few videos in the background, you could hear like this like grinding noise, and a couple of times I'm like, oh, like writing on the screen like, oh, I'm sorry, like that's my furnace. Well, my furnace went kaput yesterday, Wednesday, and we think that the power outage was like its last final straw that just kind of like fried everything. So thankfully we have home warranty, and we had to pay our deductible, which was $125. I had it in my cushion because we were going to be purchasing a new filing cabinet from IKEA, and we decided to use that money towards the warranty deductible instead because obviously priorities. We have a filing cabinet. It works for now. We wanted to upgrade and get a bigger one, but we didn't want to pull out of savings or anything, so we decided to do that instead. And just backtracking, for the last like month and a half, our furnace has been making this grinding sound, and supposedly that was like the call for help that our furnace was trying to do. So we called somebody out, and they came and they looked at it, and they were able to fix it. It was the inducer motor that needed replacing. It was just completely seized. There was no turning back. So he came, he replaced it, and it's finally back and working, and we have heat again, which thankfully it's not super cold. At our old house, our furnace went out in the middle of February, and that week it was in the negatives, and it was horrible. It was a nightmare with kids, and we ended up having to go to my mother-in-law's house because we couldn't stay in the house. It was way too cold. This time, thankfully, we were able to stay home because it didn't get too cold at night. I think the lowest it got in the house was 60 degrees, which, yes, that's cold, but we were able to, wear sweatshirts and socks and slippers and pants and just bundle up on the couch, and it wasn't that bad. And then during the day, it was nice outside enough to kind of have the kids play outside, and spend most of the day outside. But man, I'm so ready for this weekend. I'm so glad it's the weekend. Thank goodness it's Friday. I hope all of you had a better week than I did. If you have any plans this weekend, let me know in the comments. I'd love to know. We have no plans, which is fantastic. I think this is like the third weekend in a row that we haven't had plans, and it's just been so nice. I think, no, second weekend, but so nice. I love it. Okay, so we're gonna hop right into groceries because I don't have anything in my wallet right now. I did have rollover from last week. That is horrible. I'm so sorry. This is $150. So I did have rollover last week. If you watched my grocery haul, I think we had $33 and some change left over. I threw the change in my change jar, and then I put the $3 bills in my $1 challenge. And then I took the $30 and we ended up spending 15 of it because Wednesday night, because of the power outage, I did not want to cook. I was so exhausted mentally. So my husband went out and grabbed us some Jersey Mike's, and then the rest of the $15, I was able to, off camera, hop into my Christmas binder, and I finished up a savings challenge from D at D Plans and Budgets, and it was a save 75, and I only had $15 left, and I was going to finish it this next April stuffing, but I wanted to get that into the bank now just because I had the extra money and it was really exciting. So I was happy to do that. So that's what I did with the grocery rollover. So now moving on to mortgage, we're going to hop into my binder now. And if you notice, my binder is like super stuffed. It's because I cash condensed a lot of things off camera. And I use my bill money to do that, so I don't have to go to the bank. Because this money is going to end up going to the bank anyway. Friday night, tonight, like, I'm still trying to get used to the terminology of what I'm going to use, whether it's past or present. I still get confused sometimes, but anyway, Friday night, it's going to be going back to the bank. So let's give mortgage account, see how much we have in here. We need a total of $17.55, so I'll put that on the calendar, and then I'll subtract what we have here, and we'll see what we need to bring for the next cash stuffing. So we've got 100, 200, 300, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 1550, and 1600. So minus 1600, and that's 155. So that's what we need to bring to finish off mortgage. So $155. Most of this stuff doesn't really change throughout the months. So if you like recognize numbers, it's probably because majority of this stuff is a fixed bill, so we already know what it is, except for gas and electric. I did end up getting my bill, and it was $207. Well, it's $206 and some change, but I round up. So $207 on the calculator. We have 51, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, and 85. So 185. So we need $22, which is fantastic. We normally budget 65, so we'll have, what is that, 43? 65 minus 22. Yeah, we'll have 43 extra dollars to work with our budget, so that's really cool. I do want to say, I want to take a second just to kind of say something. So my husband ended up getting his pay plan changed, so he got a raise. And then his bonus is going to be different looking. And so the new pay plan comes into play the first paycheck of April. So this paycheck is the last paycheck that I'll be budgeting, $860. And then I'm going to be, I think I'm going to wait until he gets paid to do the budget, because I don't know what it is going to be after taxes and everything. So I think I'm going to film that Friday morning, and it's going to end up coming out Friday afternoon, just because I don't want to budget something not knowing the exact amount that he's going to be getting. I don't want to over budget and then have to go in and fix it. And then I don't want to under budget and try to find money to figure out, where I'm going to get the rest of the money. So in saving myself a headache, I think I'm just going to wait until Friday morning when he gets paid, and then I'll know what I'll be working with. And then from then on, because he is salary, once we get that first paycheck, we'll know what his future paychecks are going to be for his salary. And then for his bonus, I'm not going to know what to budget for that as well until it actually hits his account. So I think for the month of April, for the time being, I'll just start budgeting the morning of on Friday, like during my kids' nap, so that I have the exact funds, the exact number of what I'm going to be working with, just so that I'm not confused, because I don't want to stress myself out and there's really no reason for it. So that's my plan for next week and basically all of April until we kind of get our ducks in a row and figure out what we're doing. So our phone and internet is $265. So we're going to figure out how much we have here and how much we need. So we have 150, 170, 80, 90, 95, 200, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So 220. So we need $45. And then next is loan. Loan is $385. And we have 100, 200, 250, 300, 10, 20, 25. 325. So we need $60. And then subscriptions, we need 150. So we have 50, 70, 90, 100, 10, and 20. So we need 30. Oops. 150 minus 120. Yep, we need $30. And then, so for water, we did get our bill for April, and it was $84 and change, so I'm going to round up to 85. 85, right?
Yes, 85, 84.
Okay, so it was 85 and change, so I'm going to round it up to 86. And I know we have well past that, so we're not going to be stuffing it. And over here, I'm going to write 86 due, and then I'm going to write 86 on the left, and then on the right is what I have total, so I know how much I'm going to leave after. So we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 96, 7, 8, 9, 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we have 115. So what is that? So 115 minus 86. So we should come out with $29 to go towards our next bill, which should probably come in either June or July. I'm not really sure. I don't remember if it's 60 days or 90 days. Because last year it was 90 days, but then I saw somewhere online in our community that it was moving up to 60 days, but I could be wrong. I'm not really sure. Okay, so medical is $465, and we have 1, 2, 3, 350, 360, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80. 70? Shoot. Okay, so 380 minus 380. So that's $85. Okay. And then let's add up everything to see what we need. So 547. And then we have the 50 right here. Okay, so 547 down here with expenses. And then the 50 virtual. So for debt, we are snowballing my husband's credit card right now. And let me tell y'all, I am so freaking excited to unstuff all of our March savings challenges because we have so much money going towards debt. I am at a loss of words because we are going to make a huge payment and I am so excited to see what it is. So, for debt, I'm going to write $40. That's the last little bit that we're going to put towards my husband's credit card. And then, so I'm going to add these up and see what we have left for our sinking funds. With the $43 left over after what we typically budget for gas and electric, I think I might pull out the money, but I might save it for next week's paycheck just in case, because I'm not really sure what we're getting. So I don't know. I might not. I have to think about that. So we have 547 plus 90. And that's 637. So 637 minus 860. So we have $223 to work with, which normally, okay. So I usually put $40 towards Saving Saturday. And then I usually put $100 towards Sunday Fun Day. And then I put $20 towards $2 Tuesday. So what was the, I forgot already what it was. 47 minus 90. Oh, plus 90. 547 plus 90. And then minus 860. 223. So 223 minus 40, 140, 160. So we have $63 left over. I'm trying to think. Let's put let's put $13 towards debt for our April debt stuffing, and then we'll have an extra $50 down here. And I think I'm just gonna break it up in maybe tens, and then I'll figure out what to do with it later. I'll have to think about it and talk to my husband, see what he thinks. But I could also make a payment on my credit card, like a bigger payment on my credit card. I think that's a good option. So we have the $50. Okay, so what is that? 40 plus 100 plus 33, so 173, and then that extra 50, so this should be 860. So we've got 90, 547, 173, and 50. 860. Perfect. All right. I'm not gonna do the bill breakdown on camera just because I have no freaking clue. I didn't think about any of this, so I guess we're just gonna be surprised with my cash stuffing for Saturday. But I want to show, oh, we never counted. So for my credit card, I'm so sorry. For my credit card, we have 100, 150, and 155. So if we decide to do the $50 towards my credit card, that would be 205. Actually, I think the more I think about that, I think I'm going to do that. And if you are new and this is your first video, I made an extra payment using our tax return money last month, and it came out after, I paid after our statement came out, so that extra payment went towards our minimum for April. So April, we don't have a minimum due for both of our credit cards. So all of the money that we're stuffing is going to go straight to principal, which is fantastic. And I will admit, I used my credit card to purchase some stuff because if you follow me on Instagram, if you don't, I would love it if you did. I'm trying to grow over there. I have less than 100 followers, but I posted in my stories a little sneak peek of what I've been working on because I'm determined to figure out Etsy this weekend. I want to start selling savings challenges, but I know nothing about Etsy. So if you're watching this and you have an Etsy shop and you want to help me, send me a message on Instagram because I would absolutely be so forever thankful for you, and I will send you something for free as a thank you because I need help. So I'm going to show you what I've made. I am brand new at making these, so please don't mind the imperfections. These are all going to be mine, and then I'll just make new ones for whoever buys them, but they were trial and errors because this is my first time ever doing this kind of stuff, so I love it. And then I'm going to count my husband's credit card first because I am literally all over the place. Welcome. Welcome to my world. Okay, so my husband, his credit card, what we have stuffed so far, this is not including anything that we've saved from our budget binder or our debt binder. So just doing the rollover money or the snowball, we have 1, 2, 250, 270, 290, 310, 320, 325, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. So $330, and then plus the $40, so that's $370 that's going in just from the snowball. And then with our debt binder, we finished quite a few debt challenges. So we are going to be making a huge debt payment. So I'm super excited about that. Okay, so if that's all you wanted to watch and you don't want to watch any of this, thank you so much for hanging out with me. But if you want to stick around and see what I've been working on, then continue to stay, because I would love it. I would love your opinions on these. So I made a bunch of strawberry challenges. So this one says Sweet Summertime, and it's a multiplier, so it's a mystery save, and there are quite a few scratches on them. I made them all pretty budget friendly, but my version of budget friendly and yours could be entirely different. This next one is Have a Very Nice Day, and it's a save 50, and there's a ton of scratchers, so I did make these low denominations. This next one is Berry Sweet Summer. It's a mystery save, but the numbers are 1 through 9. Sorry, I couldn't see it for a second. So it's, fairly doable too. This next one is You're the Sweetest Pick of the Patch. It's a mystery save, and the numbers are 1 through 8. So it's pretty good. I feel like anything under 10 is not spicy. This is Feeling Jamtastic, and it's also a multiplier, and I will tell you there are 2 multipliers on there, so that's gonna be fun. And then this last strawberry one, it says When Life Gives You Lemons, Add Strawberries. And this is a multiplier as well. I had a ton of fun making multipliers, so I had to. And then this one, so I ran out of scratchers when I first purchased them, so I'm keeping this for myself. I'm going to make a new one so that I can take photos of it, but it says, What do you call a sad strawberry? A blueberry. And this is a save 35. So I ran out of scratchers, so I used new other ones. So this will be mine, but when I make the new one, then I'll have all the same. This next one is the only other, this is a standalone theme, and then the rest of these are all coffee themed because I'm obsessed with coffee. It is literally my life, so I had to. But this one is a mystery save, and it says Find the muffin and save $10. So there's one muffin under one of these, and then all the rest are cupcakes, and the cupcakes have a dollar amount with it, and then the muffin, once you find it, you save the $10. So none of the cupcakes equal $10. They're all 9 and under. I don't remember exactly if I did a 9, or I don't remember what the highest number was. I want to say it was 9, but it could also be 8, because I didn't want it to be more than 10, because that wouldn't really make sense to me. So there's one muffin, and then the rest are cupcakes. I love that one, especially I was in the feels of birthday, because my birthday and my youngest daughter's birthday is in April, and at the time I made this, I was also making her birthday invites that I made on Canva, and those turned out super cute. That's actually where I got the idea of my Safari savings box, because this is my daughter's birthday theme. It's her birthday theme is Young, Wild, and 3, because she's turning 3. I thought it was so cute. So I did put this in my Ko-fi. It is for free, and it comes with 7 sections. You roll a dice, and you figure out what section you're going to, and then you do what the thing says. And then for section 6, it comes with cards, and you're drawing a card, and then the first letter of that animal's name, you're determining how much money you save based off of the name. So I have the little key code over there, but if you want to set up your own dollar amounts, that's totally fine. If you want all of them to be $1, totally okay. I just did this because you know, some people don't like to think that hard. So I did that, and then I'll show you a little sneak peek of the cards. So I did include an IOU, but there's like a hippo for H, and it's the whole alphabet, so it's A through Z. Like C is cheetah, G is gorilla, A is alligator, L is lion, we've got a yak, we've got a sloth, a zebra, a warthog, and then a tiger. There's there's so many cute ones. But that again is for free on my Ko-fi. I do have a link below in the description if you want to download that. I've had a ton of people downloading it, so thank you so much if you downloaded it, and if you are going to be playing it or any other of my challenges that are in my Ko-fi, please tag me because I would love to watch. Okay, so moving on to the rest. These are all, like I said, coffee themed. And this one, it says, decaf, no thanks. I like living on the edge. And this is a Save 50. I thought it was so cute. I used scrapbook paper for this, so a little bit of the wording could be a tiny bit hard to read, but I wanted to do something different and something new. Not all of them, this is printed on regular card stock paper. These are all scrapbook papers, but I wanted to do something different. This one is also on scrapbook paper. So it says, I love you a latte. It's a Save 40. This one is also on scrapbook paper. It says, what is a barista's favorite exercise? French press. And it's a Save 35. Yep, Save 35. This next one, also on scrapbook paper, it says, hit me with your best shot of espresso. And it's a Save 60, and the numbers are 1 through 6. And then this one, it says coffee first, adulting second. This one is also on scrapbook paper, so it is a little bit hard to read. And all of these that are on scrapbook paper, I think I only have this one. So I think I'm gonna use these for freebies, for giveaways, or for myself, but I just wanted to show what I've been creating. I think the rest of these are all from Canva that I created, so these will be on the shop. But again, I still have no idea what to do with Etsy, so if you want to help a girl out and get some free scratchers for a thank you, then please message me on Instagram. My handle is in the description, and then if you go to my main page, my description on my main page, the link is there too. So this one says no coffee, no talkie. It's a Save 25. This one says running on coffee, chaos, and a questionable amount of dry shampoo. It's a Save 65. This one is nothing goes better with coffee than peace and quiet. It's a Save 30. This one says, I like big mugs and I cannot lie. It's a Save 80, and the numbers are 1 through 9. This one says, life happens, coffee helps. It's a Save 35. This one says, again, it's the same as the other one, but I'll be able to actually sell this one because it's not on scrapbook paper. So this one says, decaf, no thanks. I like living on the edge. It says Save 50. And then this last one has to be my all-time favorite that I made. It just screams me. It screams spring with the purple flowers. It's just so pretty. But it's a Save 40. I loved it. So cute. But yeah, let me know what you think. I would love some advice, and opinions. I've been working on these for probably like 2 months, trying to figure out this new craft, and I quickly became obsessed. So I do have some Christmas ones that I just printed, and I'm going to be laminating and covering up. But this one, it says 3 words parents never want to hear, batteries not included. And it's a mystery save. You are seeing them right now, but it's a mystery save. The numbers are 2 through 5, so it's pretty budget friendly, and they're little batteries underneath, so I thought that was so cute. And then this one says, what did one ornament say to the other? I like hanging with you. And then these are all little ornaments, and it's a Save 52. And then this one is not my gumdrop buttons. Thought that was so cute. It's also a mystery save. And then this one is official taste tester of Santa's cookie stash. It's a Save 50, and there's little cookies. Thought that was adorable. And then lastly says, slay my name, if you know, you know. This is a Save 40, and the numbers are 1 through 8. And then this last one I thought was so freaking cute. Have your elf a merry little Christmas. And there's little elves. I thought it was so cute. It's a Save 50, and their numbers 1 through 10. So also, if you like higher denomination, like higher savings with higher denomination, please let me know, because I can start making like higher ones, like Save 100, Save 100 plus. I also do have a coffee game in my Ko-fi for free for a download. And then tomorrow, or I guess today when you're watching this, I am going to be releasing a freebie. It's another game, but since April is my birthday month, I am going to release a birthday savings. So I created a 90s theme game board, and it's almost like my coffee game board, but it's 90s theme, and like all the icons are 90s theme, and I just thought it was so freaking cute, and I had to do it because I'm a 90s baby. It is going to be my 30th, so I'm gonna be 30, 9 to 5 baby, right smack dab in the middle. And my birthday's coming up in a couple of weeks, and I'm very excited. I'm not doing anything except for a couple of things here and there throughout April. My stepmom's taking me to a concert on the 1st, so I'm super excited about that. And then I think my husband is going to take me and the kiddos out for dinner, and I'm going to go to a craft fair with my mom and my sister-in-law the day before my birthday, so that's gonna be really exciting. And we're gonna go out for breakfast before that. But other than that, I think that's pretty much it. And then my youngest daughter's birthday, Charlotte, she's turning 3 exactly a week after me. Her birthday's on the 21st, so lots of fun things coming in April. I'm super excited, and I'm really hoping to open my Etsy shop in April. That was like my birthday goal that I really wanted to do, so I'm really excited. So hopefully I can figure that out. But anyway, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I know this last little bit was just me showing off some stuff, but I'm really excited about it, and I hope you are too, because I feel like you can never have too many savings challenges. But if you love saving money without missing out on life, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and stick around for more budget-friendly fun. Always remember, you are amazing, you are worthy, and you are more than enough. I'll see you next time.